Hi, it's Jannie. Welcome back to my channel, and this is the October Halloween edition of my October Empties. As you can see, I'm in my costume for today. We had a little theme going on where my daughter is Little Red Riding Hood, my grandson is the wolf, and I'm the grandma, and then my grandson's Aunt Sarah is going to be the huntsman. So we are in costume today, well, with the exception of the wolf, because he was so tired. So he got up really early that he did not want in his wolf costume. So he's in his den asleep, so thank goodness, because he was cranky. I'm going to take these glasses off because they are like a really big glare, showing a big glare, so I'm going to take them off. Anyway, so let's get started. If you're not familiar with what empties are, basically I have saved all of my beauty trash for the month of October. These are products that I finished up and going to show them to you and do like little mini reviews. So I have quite a bit, so we'll get started. And the first thing I'll talk about is this Dove Purely Pampering Body Wash. This was the Nutrient Moisture. This was this Pistachio Cream with Magnolia, the scent of it. I did not care for this at all. I was glad when it was gone. And the only reason why I bought it is because everybody was talking about this scent here, about the Magnolia and this Pistachio. I did not like it. Just wasn't something I enjoyed at all. So I was glad I was done with that, and I won't be repurchasing it. I am using the same formulation, just a different scent right now, which is the Shea Butter with vanilla, with warm vanilla, and I like that a lot better than I liked this. So I did finish that. I also did finish up the perfume, the Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. And I probably won't repurchase this just for the fact that ready to move on to different perfumes. It wasn't a bad scent, and it was the type of scent that once you started wearing it and it kind of grew on you, you really enjoyed it. But no, I mean, I liked it, but I don't know if I'm going to repurchase it or not. Anyway, that was that. Then I did finish a toothpaste, the Colgate Pro Clinical White toothpaste. This is one of my favorite toothpaste that I like to use, so I would repurchase that. Finished up the Revlon Color Stay Foundation in the color, what color was this? 200 Nude. And I did like using this back during the summer when my skin was getting a little bit more oily than what it normally would be. And I liked mixing it with my regular foundations, like my Guerlain Lingerie de Peau, or even my Bourjois foundations. I like to mix it in with these to kind of help them be a little bit more matte, but not so matte that it made me look dry and cakey. I do have an Agave Healing Oil Smoothing Conditioner sample. This was a deluxe sample size. This is a 4 fluid ounce. That was in a kit that I purchased. I also had the shampoo. I didn't care for either one of these. The smell was nice, but it was not enough moisturization for my hair. Plus, I don't really like using shampoos. I just like using cleansing conditioners instead. So that won't be a repurchase. It came with the oil in it also, and that was pretty much the reason why I purchased that kit, was to get the oil, the hair oil. Have a makeup remover wipe. This is the Up and Up brand, and this is the compared to Pond's Clean Sweep, and I really did enjoy these. I like these, and once I start getting to a point where I need to repurchase makeup wipes, I will probably get this brand here. Again, that was the Up and Up brand by Target, and it was the ones that compared to Pond's Clean Sweep. Alright, I had a Lush product. I just have a little bag, but it was one of their little bath balls, and it was in the scent Rose Jam, which is my all-time favorite. I love that, and I will repurchase. Matter of fact, as soon as they come out with the Rose Jam shower gel. I had a little little bottle of that last year that I got for Christmas, and I really liked that, and I'm gonna get some more of that. So I would repurchase that. I also finished my Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover. This is just a deluxe sample size, 2 ounce I think, that usually comes in their gift with purchase. I have several of these, so I don't need to repurchase, but if I was to run out of all of my eye makeup removers, this would be one that I would probably repurchase to replace. Alright, I did finish up my It Cosmetics Tightline Full Lash Length Black Primer with Enhancing Serum. This I like to use on my bottom lashes because it had this little bitty wand on it, which is normally not bent, but I accidentally hit it and it bent it. But anyway, yes, I would repurchase. Matter of fact, I have a 20% off coupon for Ulta, and I'm going to be ordering another one of those. So I do like that for my bottom lashes, and also to get up and use it as a primer or a base for my other mascaras, because you can get really close to your upper lash line to make it look like you've kind of tightlined a little bit. Let's see, what else do I have here? This right here, this was a deep conditioning mask, Brio Geo. It was just a deluxe sample that was in an Ipsy bag, and I won't purchase this. This just did not have enough moisturization for my hair. It smelled really good, and I was hoping it would work. I know they sell this at Ulta, but it's just not enough moisture for my hair. So I won't be purchasing the full size of that. The Toothpaste Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Face Primer. I finished this. This came in a kit or with a eyeshadow palette maybe that I bought last year. Anyway, that's why I have it. I didn't just purchase it individually. I kind of actually liked this. It does have a silicone, but not a real heavy silicone, so it wasn't too bad. And I am using a sample size I have of this today as my primer. And it worked really good as a primer. I do like that. Would consider repurchasing that. Now on the other hand, the Too Faced Lip Insurance, this was okay. Not going to repurchase that. This was a deluxe sample, I do believe, and did not feel like it helped with the lipstick staying on any better. I even tried to use it as an eye primer. It just wasn't anything that I'm just going to go out and repurchase. Anyway, it was okay. And let's see, what else do we have here? I have some samples that I finished, and this is the Caudalie Vinosource Cream Sorbet Moisturizing Sorbet. I had quite a few of these. I had 3 of them that I finished, and the smell of it is wonderful. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Oh, so good. It is a little on the pricey side though. For like a 1.3 ounce is $39 for that on Sephora, but you know, you could order it during the VIB sale. It would knock it down, you know, cheaper. Makes a really good.
Do you want a drink?
No, I'm good, thank you. It makes a really good day moisturizer, but not enough moisturization for at night, especially if you have dry, mature skin like I have. But it was very creamy. It absorbed really good into the skin. It had a really nice texture to it, almost like a cream gel type finish. And again, the smell of it was really good. So you can't go wrong with the Caudalie products anyway. I just think all of them are really good. Then I did have another samples that I used, and this was the Fresh Rose Hydrating Eye Gel Cream, and I had 3 of those that I used, so I got quite a bit of use out of these, and I really did like this quite a bit. And after I stopped using these, that's when I started using my Dr. Pericone, the Co-Plasma, which I like better, but this is a good alternative to that. It's not sticky, it's very creamy and rich. You get a really deep hydration. This tells us on the description that you're supposed to be able to get 30 hours of hydration, which I think I liked this. I liked this a lot, and if I hadn't tried the Perfume Co-Plasma, I would probably have stuck with this. It illuminates, hydrates, and it's brightening. And let's see, did I write the price down? I thought I looked up the price of it. It was kind of pricey though, I thought. Oh, it's $40 for a 0.5 ounce, which is probably, well, you know, that's about normal for an eye cream anyway. It's around the $38 to $45 price mark. So, but anyway, I loved the smell of it. I loved the formulation of it. I was very pleased with it, and would definitely, if those samples came up again while I was placing an order with Sephora, I would get those again. Matter of fact, I think I have some that I need to use. I also used up the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This was a intense hydration for dry, parched skin. This little guy is a great buy. You can get a 2-ounce size for $12, or you can get a 6-ounce size for $28. And you can use this not only on your face, but as all over body moisturization. It's a whipped, non-greasy texture that just absorbs very quickly into the skin. Great for winter. I think if you have some really dry, cracked skin issues going on during the winter time, I would get some of this. Get the small one during the sale and use that. And especially if you get like really bad dry patches, you can just put some of that on there at night and it works wonderfully. The First Aid Beauty line is a wonderful line of skincare that Ulta carries anyway, and you can't go wrong, I don't think, with any of the products that they carry. So the next thing I have is the face cleanser. I see I have my little notes written on there. A 5-ounce of this is $20. And it's very gentle. Again, it has that whipped texture to it. It doesn't dry out your skin. You know, sometimes you can use cleansers and after you're done using them, your skin just feels like it's 2 sizes smaller than what it was. You're really tight. This doesn't make you feel that way. It rinses off very cleanly, doesn't leave any residue, and a little bit goes a long way. I mean, you just need like a pea-size amount and you can foam it up, and it's great to use with your Clarisonic too. So I would recommend maybe picking up some of that. Okay, now we can go into talking about some face masks. I did use quite a few face masks. The first ones I used was this Tracy Purifying Revitalizing Face Mask. I got these at Marshall's for $4.99, and how many was in here? I think there was four of them in there, and I thought it was good. Matter of fact, I don't think, to be honest with you, I haven't really found a mask that I don't like. Now these did have a tendency to dry out pretty quickly, so you definitely don't want to be sitting in front of a fan while you're using these. And you know, about the 15-20 minute mark, they were kind of dried out and ready for you to take off. But I would repurchase those if I was to see them again. And then some other masks, I have them in this box so they wouldn't get all icky in my bag. I have the Make Me Over Revitalizing Face Mask from Beauty Concepts. Again, I got this from Marshall's. This was a good mask. I would definitely recommend it. Let's see. Oh, here's another one of those. Here's the other Ellen Tracy mask that went in that box. Then I had, I feel like I'm talking to my stuff instead of to you guys, but I had this mask bar from Target. This was the Hydro Gel Mask. I like the gel mask. These other ones were like sheet masks, where they were like a cloth, whereas this is like a gel type texture. Did I keep one of it? There's something in this package. Did I keep it? Oh no. I really liked these, and again, these were at Target. And I got these on clearance for $4.98 a while back for 2 masks. And if I was to see those again, I would definitely purchase those again because I liked those. I also used up some of the CoEnzyme Q10 Collagen Essence Mask. This was a 20-minute miracle mask. These were really nice. These I got from Marshall's once again. And then I had a mask from Sephora. This was the Instant Depuffing Eye Mask that came from Sephora. And I actually saved it because this was the weirdest thing. Okay, this is what it looks like if I can get it unrolled. So it's just an eye mask that you put over your eyes. This side is cloth, which is the side that goes out. And then this side is like a gel type texture. I don't know if you can tell. And this you would actually put onto your eyes and it stays really cool. I mean, even now it's like really cool to the touch. And you just lay there for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, and that cooling mask then would just kind of help to calm your eyes down, help with any depuffing. And I was able to use this, I think, like 3 different times anyway before it completely like dried out. So if you see these at Sephora, I would give those a try too. Okay, another, this wig is hot and it itches. About to die. Let's see how much time we got. A Laura Geller. This was the Marbled Matte Baked Eyeshadow. Strawberry Shortcake and Coffee Bean. It broke, and so I dropped it and it busted. But it was a nice eyeshadow while it lasted, and I liked using it and wearing it. But like I said, don't drop them because they will bust everywhere and you can't salvage them. And then this, I was so sad. This was I can't remember if this was a point perk or you put in a code. I think you put in a code when you made an order on Sephora. But it was a Givenchy lipstick in the color 202 Rose Dressing. This little guy was so soft that the whole thing just got so wonky and weird that you just can't even use it. I mean, look at that. Oh, it was so sad because I was looking so forward to using, you know, a Givenchy lipstick, but it just kapooted, and I'm just not going to be able to use it. There's a swatch of it. It's really pretty though. And I don't want to depot it because I don't have anything to put it in, and I don't like taking a lip brush and applying lipsticks with a brush or with my fingers, so I'm just not even going to mess with it. Anyway, so that was that. And then I have another sample that I used. This was the Clinique Custom Repair Serum that I had. I just had the one, so I couldn't really tell if it did anything or anything of that nature. So I can't really tell you anything about it other than I used it. Another Fresh Black Tea Age Delay Cream. This right here. This stuff is expensive. The black tea from Fresh. It's expensive. It's a face cream. It was really nice, but I think a full size of this is like $98. It's expensive, so I'll just stick with getting some samples every now and then. Then I had a Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser right here. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite cleanser in the whole entire world, but so it just didn't like, oh wow, I really like that, so I wouldn't recommend it. And then what else do I have here? I have this. This is the Soy Bio Plus Fermented Lymph Oils, whatever that means. But anyways, it was just these little vials of serum that I got in a Mimi box, and there was 2 of them. I didn't care for them. I mean, they were okay, but I didn't really see them do anything, you know, miracle-wise or extraordinary or anything like that. So I wouldn't worry about trying to purchase those off of the Mimi Box website. Anyway, so that is it for my empties. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope everyone has a very happy and safe Halloween. I am recording this on Halloween Day, but it will go up until Monday, so by the time you see this, your Halloween celebrations will be over, so I hope you had a good one and it was safe and that you had a lot of fun. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.